ಪಟ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮೂದಿಸಿರುವ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಗೌರವಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಹಾಜರುಪಡಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇವರು ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪದವಿ, ಕೃಷಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪದವಿ, ಕೃಷಿ ವಿಸ್ತರಣೆ, ಕೃಷಿ ಅರ್ಥಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ, ಕೃಷಿ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ ಜೀವಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ, ಆಹಾರಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಪೌಷ್ಟಿಕತೆ, ಡೈರಿ ವ್ಯವಸಾಯ, ಕೃಷಿ ಜೀವ ರಸಾಯನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಇವುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪದವಿ, ಪಶುವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪದವಿ, ಹೈನು ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪದವಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮೀನುಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪದವಿಗಳನ್ನು ಸಮಕ್ಷಮದಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ.
As Chancellor of the University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia in the degree of Master of Science Agriculture, the degree of Master of Science Horticulture, degree of Master of Science Agriculture Engineering, the degree of Master of Science Agriculture Extension, Agriculture Economics, Agriculture Microbiology, Foods and Nutrition, Agriculture, Biochemistry, the degree of Master of Veterinary Sciences, the degree of the Master of Science Dairy Science, and the degree of the Master of the Fisheries Science, respectively, in this university.
ಇವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಪದವಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರದಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಪದವಿ, ತೋಟಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಪದವಿ, ಕೃಷಿ ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಹಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಪದವಿ, ರೇಷ್ಮೆ ಕೃಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಪದವಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅರಣ್ಯಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಪದವಿಗಳನ್ನು ಸಮಕ್ಷಮದಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎದ್ದು ನಿಲ್ಲುವುದು.
The candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Veterinary Science, the degree of Bachelor of Fisheries Science and the degree of Bachelor of Science Dairy Technology, whose names are set out in the list. They have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Veterinary Science, the degree of Bachelor of Fisheries Science and the degree of Bachelor of Science Dairy Technology respectively, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of Bachelor of Veterinary Science, the degree of Bachelor of Fisheries Science and the degree of Bachelor of Science Dairy Technology in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore, I admit you as also the candidate in absentia to the degree of Bachelor of Science Agriculture, the degree of Bachelor of Science Horticulture, the degree of Bachelor of Science Agriculture Marketing and Cooperation, the degree of Bachelor of Science Agriculture, the degree of the Bachelor of Science Forestry, the degree of Bachelor of Veterinary Sciences, the degree of the Bachelor of Fisheries Sciences and the degree of the Bachelor of Science Dairy Technology, respectively, in this university.
ಈಗ ಕುಲಸಚಿವರು ಕ್ರಮವಾಗಿ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸುವಂತೆ ಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳಿಗೆ
ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಅತ್ಯುನ್ನತ ಸಾಧನೆಗಾಗಿ ಉನ್ನತ ಪದಕ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಬಹುಮಾನಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಲು ಗೌರವಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಹಾಜರುಪಡಿಸಲು ಪ್ರಶ್ನಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಮಧು ಎಂ, ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುಎಸ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಸ್.ಆರ್.ಎಸ್. ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ Nagaraja T, recipient of 3 gold medals, U.S. gold medal for outstanding performance. Dr. Murugaran Nair Memorial Gold Medal for outstanding merit in planting and genetics from among U.S. graduates. Dr. V. Jayashankar Memorial Gold Medal for the best field instrument in planting and genetics. D.H. Sukanya, recipient of 3 gold medals. V.S. gold medal for outstanding performance in applications in planting and genetics for the year 1994. Dr. Murugaran Nair Memorial Gold Medal for outstanding merit in planting and genetics from among U.S. graduates. Dr. G. Jayashankar Memorial Gold Medal for the best field instrument in planting and genetics. V.T.S. Anna Veerapanava, recipient of U.S. gold medal for outstanding performance in PhD in agriculture and entomology. Arvind Anantrao Deshpande, recipient of US Gold Medal for outstanding performance in PhD degree in horticulture, Indo-American Hybrid Seeds Gold Medal for the best PhD student in horticulture. Shivalinga Gowda, NS, recipient of 3 gold medals, US Gold Medal for outstanding performance in his PhD degree in agricultural extension, Dr. K. Javalia Gold Medal for the best PhD student in agricultural extension, Dr. R. Dwarkanath, former Vice Chancellor Gold Medal for the best PhD student in agricultural extension. Joseph K.J., recipient of US Gold Medal for outstanding performance in his PhD degree in agricultural economics. Shankara A.N., recipient of US Gold Medal for outstanding performance in his PhD degree in technology. Vishwanath, recipient of Dr. Ambedkar's Award by Infosys India Limited for the best SC/ST student in postgraduate program. Nagaraj, recipient of late Dr. J. Ramakrishnan, ex-dean AS Memorial Gold Medal for a thesis problem in plant virology. N.D. Prakash, recipient of US Gold Medal for outstanding performance in his PhD degree in soil science, and Dr. M.D. Karur Silver Jubilee Gold Medal for the best PhD student in soil science. Mohammad Nadeem Fairoz, recipient of US Gold Medal for outstanding performance in his PhD degree in powder science, and Mr. Sanjeev Appa, former Sanjeev Naik Estate Global Bangalore Gold Medal for the best PhD student in powder science. Rajkumar Pujari, recipient of US Gold Medal for outstanding performance in his PhD degree in oceanography. Subramanya Hegde, recipient of US Gold Medal for outstanding performance in his chemistry degree in plant and Dr. K. Center Memorial Gold Medal for best chemistry degree in plant and chemistry. Jay Prakash D.S. at the G. Center Memorial Gold Medal for the best chemistry degree student in plant breeding and genetics for the year 1994. Ananda P. recipient of Jindal Award for the best student from among the MS degree students in soil and water conservation engineering for the year 1994. Joshi Sanjeeva, recipient of Syndicate Bank Manipal Gold Medal for the best student among MSc Agricultural Economics students. Dr. N.P. Patil Memorial Gold Medal for the best master's degree student in agricultural economics. Suresh S. recipient of 3 gold medals, AS Gold Medal for general merit from among MS Agriculture Microbiology students, shares with other 3. Dr. Boss Prize for the best student from among MS Agriculture Microbiology students, shares with other 3. Dr. G. Rangaswamy Gold Medal for the best student from among DSC MSc Agriculture Microbiology students, shares with other 3. Kavita S. recipient of Dr. Boss Prize for the best student from among MSc Agriculture Microbiology students, Dr. G. Rangaswamy Gold Medal for the best student from among MSc Agriculture Microbiology students, shares with other 3. Vinayakachari, recipient of the 3 gold medals, the Agro Industries Corporation Limited Gujarat Gold Medal for general merit in NSc degree in agricultural entomology, shares with another. Dr. V.P. Rao Memorial Prize for general merit in MSc degree in agricultural entomology, shares with another. Dr. M. Surya Endowment Gold Medal for the best MSc degree student in agricultural entomology, shares with another. C.R. Ravishankar, recipient of Dr. Shankar Gold Medal for the best MSc student in plant breeding and genetics. Veerana S.K., recipient of PPIC Gold Medal for the best MSc degree student with thesis problem 18 figures inputs and process practices for maximizing profits. Sri Raksha S.K., recipient of Mrs. John Limited Gold Medal for the best MSc student. Nagaraj S.M., recipient of Dr. K. Krishnamurthy Gold Medal for the best MSc student in agronomy. Dhanraj Kumbargire, recipient of Dr. K. Naik Memorial Gold Medal for the best student in MSc Artificial Entomology. Shyamakar J.N., recipient of Dr. J.C. Anand Prize for the best MSc Artificial student in post-harvest technology of horticulture crops. Satish Hegde, recipient of Dr. Shamavat Memorial Gold Medal for the best student in MSc Horticulture and Plantation Craft. Nagaraj Roa, recipient of Dr. Ambedkar Award by Coaches India Limited for Best SC/ST Student Postgraduate Program. Mahesh D.K., recipient of 3 gold medals, US gold medal for general merit in MASc degree in Social Science. Mr. S. Sanjeeva, former Sanjeev Nayak, H.S. Gokul Bangalore gold medal for the best MASc student in Social Science. Venkateshwara Hatari gold medal for the best postgraduate student in MASc Social Science. Shashidhar R., recipient of US gold medal for having secured first time from among BS Agri graduates from the university, and Vellore Timmappa Timmamma gold medal for the best BS Agri student from Venkateshwara Bangalore. Srirekha M.B., recipient of BS gold medal for having secured second rank from among BS Agriculture graduates from the university. Srimati Lakshmama G. Brahmaya Shetty gold medal for the best general merit lady student of the final year BS University. Lakshmita K.J., recipient of BS gold medal for having secured second rank from among BS Agriculture graduates from the Venkateshwara Scholarship Program for the year 1994. Vignaraj K.S., recipient of the following 10 gold medals. Gold medal for having secured first time from among BS Agri graduates from the College Mandya. Nathano Goma Rajkumar Samman Kapsi gold medal for best student in agricultural extension from among the graduates. D.K. Garudachalam Centenary Commemoration Prize for the best student from among BS Agri graduates. Sri R. Gundura gold medal for the best student from among BS Agri graduates. Aspi gold medal for the best student in agricultural entomology and plant pathology from among BS Agri graduates. Professor B. Venkopurao Memorial Prize to best student securing the highest marks in agricultural botany from among BS Agriculture graduates. Mohan Agre Memorial Gold Medal for highest AGP in Basic Sciences and Humanities courses from among graduates. US Employees Association Gold Medal for the best student in Humanities from among graduates. Best Sportsman cum Scholar Award in memory of Raju Lakshmanaya Gold Medal for the best BS student from Agriculture College Mandya. Narasimha K., recipient of Srimati Alumelamma V. Nanjaya gold medal for the best student in BSc. K. Shiva M.N., recipient of BS gold medal for having secured second rank from among BSc Horticulture graduates of the university. Jagadish Chamar, recipient of BS gold medal for having secured first rank from among BSc Horticulture graduates of the university. The Bangalore Putaya Ramakrishna Memorial Gold Medal for the best BSc Forestry graduate. Shiv Prakash H.D., recipient of BS Gold Medal for having secured second rank from among BSc Forestry graduates of the university. Sumana C.B., recipient of BS Gold Medal for having secured first rank from among BSc Agriculture graduates of the university. Mrs. Ron President Gold Medal for the best BS Agriculture graduate. Shiva Ravi, recipient of BS Gold Medal for having secured second rank from among BSc Agriculture graduates in the university. Jyoti K. recipient of BS Gold Medal for having secured first rank from among BSc Agriculture Marketing and Cooperation graduates of the university. Dr. A. Krishnamurthy Memorial Gold Medal for best student from among BSc Agriculture Marketing and Cooperation graduates of the university. Krishna Adya, recipient of BS Gold Medal for having secured second rank from among BSc Agriculture Marketing and Cooperation graduates of the university. Girish K., recipient of the following 9 gold medals. BS Gold Medal for having secured first rank from among BSc graduates of the university. Nathano Goma Rajkumar Samman Kapsi Gold Medal for having secured the highest CGPA veterinary medicine from among BSc graduates. Dr. Syed Mohiuddin Memorial Gold Medal for highest CGPA veterinary pathology from among BSc graduates. The Lions International District 304 S2 Gold Medal for the best student from among BSc graduates. Dr. G.N. Vasudev Madhya Veterinary College Silver Jubilee Gold Medal for highest CGPA veterinary clinical subjects from among BSc graduates. Sri R. Gundura Viswanathan Gold Medal for the best student from among BSc graduates. Dr. R. F. Patil Memorial Gold Medal for the best BSc student in veterinary microbiology from among the graduates. Dr. R.D. Nanjaya Memorial Course Medal for the highest CGPA in subjects of veterinary anatomy and veterinary microbiology and public health from among CBSE graduates. Dr. R.D. Nanjaya Memorial Course Medal for the best CBSE student. CBSE, recipient of BS Gold Medal for having secured second rank from among BSE graduates in the university. Initiative leading, recipient of the following food gold medal. BS Gold Medal for having secured first rank from among EFSC graduates of the university. Mr. R.M. Ramchandra Memorial Gold Medal for general merit from among BFSC graduates. Srimati and Sri M.M. Wadiyar Gold Medal for the best graduates in the faculty of Animal Science. Dr. K.V. Devaraj ex-Vice Chancellor Gold Medal for the best DFSC graduates. Sushmita Rao A. recipient of BS Gold Medal for having secured second rank from among BFSC graduates of the university. Sanjay Kudaris is a special gold medal, recipient of gold medal for outstanding sportsman from among all graduates. Mumbai University. Nataraj Award, recipient of Dr. Ambedkar Award by Budget India Limited for the best SC/ST student in postgraduate program. Mahesh B.K., recipient of 3 gold medals, US Gold Medal for general merit in MBSc degree in computer science. Mr. S. Sanjeevappa, former Sanjeev Nayak Estate Gokul, Bangalore Gold Medal for the best MBSc student in computer science. Venkateshwara has received gold medal for the best postgraduate student in MBSc computer science. Now, the awards reaching their degree in absentia. B. Sridevi, recipient of the 3 gold medals, US Gold Medal for general merit from among MSc degree in agriculture microbiology. Dr. Paul from among MSc Food and Nutrition students. Srinivasan B, recipient of PS from among PhD students in agronomy for the year 1993. Nagbhushan Aizad, recipient of PS Gold Medal for general merit from among BSc Agri graduates of Agriculture College of Kollam.
ಈಗ ಕುಲಸಚಿವರು ಕ್ರಮವಾಗಿ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸುವಂತೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮಟ್ಟದ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೃಷಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ವಿಜೇತರು ಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳಿಂದ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಲು ಬರಬೇಕೆಂದು
ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಯವರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಯಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿನ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಪ್ರಗತಿಗಾಗಿ ಬಹುಮಾನಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಲು ಗೌರವಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಲು ಸಂತೋಷಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. Dr. M.H. Marigowda National Award. This coveted Best Horticulturist Award for the year 1995 is conferred on Dr. Krishnalal Chedda, Deputy Director General Horticulture ICR by the University for his outstanding contributions in developing a sound infrastructural base for research in various horticulture crops in India. As Deputy Director General, he has been associated with the establishment of several institutes and has contributed to the curricular development in horticulture for postgraduate scholars. He has written, edited 18 books and 7 bulletins, besides the publication of 129 research papers and articles. His significant contribution in the publication of the book Advances in Horticulture in 13 volumes. Om Prakash Vasin Award in 1993 and the Doctor of Science Honoris Causa in recent years. The award carries the prize of Dr. M.H. Marigowda Raja Prasasti. ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ತೋಟಗಾರಿಕೆಯ ರೈತರಿಗೆ ನೀಡುವ ಸಾವಯವ ಸಂತೋಷ ತರುವಂತಹ ವಿಷಯ. ಶ್ರೀಯುತರು ತಮ್ಮ ಜಮೀನಿನಲ್ಲಿ 1975ರಿಂದ ತೋಟಗಾರಿಕೆ ಬೆಳೆಗಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಯಲು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದರು. ಇವರ ತೋಟದಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಂಗು, ಅಡಿಕೆ, ಸಪೋಟ, ಮಾವು, ದಾಳಿಂಬೆ, ಹಲಸು, ಕಿತ್ತಳೆ, ಕಾಫಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಇತರ ಸಾಂಬಾರು ಬೆಳೆಗಳನ್ನು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಮೈದಾನ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಂಗಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಣಸನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಯಲು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿ ಹನಿ ನೀರಾವರಿ, ತುಂತುರು ನೀರಾವರಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಇತರೆ ಯಾಂತ್ರೀಕೃತ ಕೃಷಿಯನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತೋಟಗಾರಿಕೆ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೈನುಗಾರಿಕೆ, ಕೋಳಿ ಸಾಕಣೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮೀನು ಸಾಕಣೆಯನ್ನು ಸಹ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಸಾಧನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಜ ಕೃಷಿ, ಎಲೆ ಗೊಬ್ಬರದ ಉಪಯೋಗ, ಕೋಳಿ ಗೊಬ್ಬರದ ಉಪಯೋಗ, ಹನಿ ನೀರಾವರಿ ಅಳವಡಿಕೆ, ನೀರು ಬಸಿ ಕಾಲುವೆಗಳ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಿಶ್ರ ಬೆಳೆ ಪದ್ಧತಿಗಳು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದವುಗಳು. ಶ್ರೀಯುತರಿಗೆ 1992ರಲ್ಲಿ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಭಾರತದ ಉತ್ತಮ ತೆಂಗು ಬೆಳೆಗಾರ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯು ಲಭಿಸಿದೆ. ತೋಟಗಾರಿಕೆ ಬೆಳೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರ ಸಾಧನೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯನ್ನು ಗುರುತಿಸಿ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಎಂ ಪುಟ್ಟೇಗೌಡರಿಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ M.H. Marigowda ಪೋಷಕ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ವತಿಯಿಂದ 15,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳ ನಗದು ಬಹುಮಾನ ನೀಡಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಮೆಚ್ಚುಗೆ ಸೂಚಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶ್ರೀಯುತರು ತಮಗೆ ಸಂದ ಈ 15,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕೃಷಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿಯವರ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಲೇಡಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅವರು ತೀರ್ಮಾನಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೃಷಿಕರು KRH-1 ಮತ್ತು KRH-2 ಸಂಕಲನ ಭತ್ತದ ತಳಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಪಡಿಸುವಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದಾಳುಗಳಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಲ್ಲದೆ ಕಣೆ ನಿರೋಧಕ ಕೆಂಪು ಅಕ್ಕಿಯ ತಳಿ ಮಹಾವೀರ ಮತ್ತು ಉಪ್ಪು ಹಾಗೂ ಚೌಳು ಭೂಮಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸೂಕ್ತವಾದ IR 3844 ತಳಿಗಳನ್ನು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡುವಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಕಾರಣಕರ್ತರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಇನ್ನೂ 5 ಭತ್ತದ ತಳಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ 3 ಗೋಡಂಬಿ ತಳಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಪಡಿಸಿ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡುವಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಸಕ್ರಿಯವಾಗಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆಯಾಗಿರುವ ಸಂಕಲನ ಭತ್ತದ ತಳಿಗಳಿಂದಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಭತ್ತದ ಸರಾಸರಿ ಇಳುವರಿಯನ್ನು ಹೆಕ್ಟೇರ್ಗೆ 3 ಟನ್ಗಳಿಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡಬಹುದೆಂದು ಆಶಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ನಟ ಸಾರ್ವಭೌಮ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ 1995ನೇ ಸಾಲಿನ ಈ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ನೀಡಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿಸಲು ಹರ್ಷಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ AM ಕೃಷ್ಣಪ್ಪನವರು ಕೃಷಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಅನೇಕ ಹುದ್ದೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತಮ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದ ಕಪಾಳನಾಳ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಕೆರೆ 33 ಕೆರೆ ಜಲಾನಯನ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಉತ್ಪಾದನಾ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಗಳು ಲಭಿಸಿವೆ. ಜಲಾನಯನ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಕೊಡುಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಒಣಬೇಸಾಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆಗಳ ಉತ್ಪಾದಕತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸಿ ರೈತರ ಪುರೋಗತಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ ಸೇವೆ ಅಪಾರವಾದವು. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣಪ್ಪನವರು ಸುಮಾರು 100 ಪ್ರಬಂಧ ಮತ್ತು ಲೇಖನಗಳನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಕಟಿಸಿ ಉತ್ತಮ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಎನಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೃಷಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ. ಈ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯು ಕೃಷಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀಯುತರು 36 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಸಸ್ಯಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾಗಿ 18 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ನೇತೃತ್ವ ತರಬೇತಿಯ ನಿರತರಾಗಿ 7 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾಗಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಸಮಯ ಜ್ಞಾನಾರ್ಜನೆ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಅತಿಯಾಗಿ ಶ್ರಮಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ರಾಮರಾವ್ ಅವರು ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೋಧಿಸಿದ್ದಲ್ಲದೆ 12 ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ಪದವಿಗಳು ಕಲಿತ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ನೀರಿನ ಒತ್ತಡ, ಸಸ್ಯ ಪೋಷಕಾಂಶಗಳು, ಸಸ್ಯ ವಿಶ್ವಕಾರಕ ತತ್ವಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಕಳೆನಿಯಂತ್ರಣ ಇವುಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಅನೇಕ ಸಂಶೋಧನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಕ್ರೀಡೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ನೀಡಿ ಕೃಷಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯವು ರಾಜ್ಯಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ವಸತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ರೀಡೆಯ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಕರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 8 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಶೀಘ್ರ ಲಿಪಿಗಾರರಾಗಿ ಉತ್ತಮ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ 1967ರಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಗುಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದರು. ಸೇವೆಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ 1968ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದಿಂದ BA ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಹಾಗೂ 1974ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನೂನು ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದರು. 1968ರಲ್ಲಿ ಶೀಘ್ರ ಲಿಪಿಗಾರರಾಗಿ ಕೃಷಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿದ ಇವರು 1992ರಿಂದ ಆಪ್ತ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶ್ರೀಯುತ TK ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಾಯರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವರ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ನಿಷ್ಠೆ, ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ, ದಕ್ಷತೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಮರ್ಪಣಾ ಮನೋಭಾವವನ್ನು ಗುರುತಿಸಿ ಈ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಪೂಜಾರಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ 1995ರ ಈ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ದೊರೆತಿರುವುದು ಸಂತೋಷದ ವಿಷಯ. 1963ರ ಮೇ 10ರಂದು ಮಂಗಳೂರು ತಾಲೂಕಿನ ಕೋಟೆಕಾರ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಿದ ಶ್ರೀ ದೇವಪ್ಪ ಪೂಜಾರಿ ಅವರು 1983ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿರಿಸಿಯ ಕೃಷಿ ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿ 1989ರಿಂದ ಉಳ್ಳಾಳದ ಕೃಷಿ ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರ ನುರಿತ ಕೆಲಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಗೇರು ಕಸಿ ಕಟ್ಟುವುದು, ಹಳೆ ಗೇರು ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ಪುನಃ ಚೇತನಗೊಳಿಸುವುದು ಹಾಗೂ ಗೇರು ಕಾಂಡ ಮತ್ತು ಗೇರು ಕೊಳೆಯುವ ಹುಳುಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ಔಷಧಿ ಹಚ್ಚುವುದು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದವು. ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಷ್ಠೆಯ ಸಹಭಾಗಿತ್ವದಿಂದ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳು ಸುಗಮವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿರುವುದಲ್ಲದೆ ಆದಾಯದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಹೆಚ್ಚಳ ಕಂಡುಬಂದಿದೆ.
request Mr. Dabashi to deliver his convocation address.
And Chancellor, University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore, the Pro-Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor and his colleagues, the members of the Board of Regents and the members of the Academic Council, graduates and students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in the 30th convocation of this university, this brings back to my mind the pleasant memories of my many years of service in the people of Karnataka and my memories of the flora and fauna, the farmers and farmers. These happy memories and associations are a part of my and the Chancellor of the University. 30th convocation is a significant event in the evolution of this university. During all these years, through its programs of teaching, research and extension, veterinary science reflect the biodiversity of Karnataka. And I have no doubt that in the years, a great source of encouragement and progress of agriculture in Karnataka. Let me take this opportunity to extend my warm felicitations to the 627th the winners of prizes, medals and awards on this occasion. The Universities of Agricultural Sciences are a part of the vast university system of our country, which is considered to be the biggest in any of the developing countries, the biggest in all the Commonwealth countries, and it is the second biggest in the world. And yet, it is felt that the Indian universities in general live in ivory towers and are not connected with the lives of the common people. However, while this may be true of the general run of universities in India, the agricultural universities are an exception. Through their researches, through their teachings and through their extension, they have made a real contribution to agricultural development of India. And one can only hope that the general universities will take a lead, can only be jejune and repeated. Research without extension will have no impact on the lives of people. It is only when teaching, research and extension are combined that the great strength of knowledge can be imparted to the enrichment of the lives of the people. Indian agriculture, the great event of the 20th century, Green Revolution, and yet we cannot forget that for many years Indian agriculture suffered from stagnation. The first half of the 20th century saw Indian agriculture stagnating without any rate of growth at all, in the unenviable position of living from ship to mouth, depending upon the support from PL 480 for our very survival. In those days, Paddock brothers enunciated what is called the trial doctrine. If a ship is sinking, the first to be thrown out are the useless cargoes. And the Paddock brothers felt that we belong to that useless cargo. The Club of Rome had very dire predictions about the future of this country. Fortunately, thanks to the Green Revolution, thanks to the achievements of Indian science and technology, these days are past. And today, our granaries are full with more than 30 million tons of food grains, which puts this country at a great advantage vis-à-vis the rest of the world. Because what has happened today is a great threat to the food security of the world. This year, because of first a wet spring and later due to the heat waves, food grain production in North Europe, in Ukraine and in Russia, and the world food production has come down to 60 to 50 million tons. 100 for supplies where they are available. China used to be an exporter of 6 million tons of food grains, but today it is importing 12 million tons of food grains. While on one side of China and other Asian countries, the demand for food grains has gone up, while agricultural land is being diverted to industry and for urban development. And the water resources are also being diverted for these purposes. From 60-day supplies to 48-day supplies, when the possibility of the replenishment of these stocks has become extremely difficult, India is finding herself with a stock of more than 30 million tons of food grains. This is indeed a very creditable achievement for this country. The answer is not so. There are dangerous signals. The total food grain production has come down from 191 million tons of food grains in 1994-95 to 190 million tons of food grains. 1 million tons, while the population clock has fallen. Nutritional standards have not gone up. Fertilizer consumption is not increasing. And if we rest on our oars, the future may be very precarious. We had 7 successive good monsoons. And those who have studied the drought history of India say, if there is a severe drain on our food reserves, then our position will be extremely difficult. And therefore, we have to assume that our population will reach 100 crores by the end of the century. And we will need 225 million tons of food grain to feed this population. Which means that our agricultural production will have to increase year after year by 4 to 5%. Agricultural universities, before agricultural administrators, and ultimately before the farmers of this country. Shall we come up to this challenge as we have in the past? This is the question before us. The task is bound to be more difficult than in the past because of the central fact that we have reached the limit of our land and water resources. We have reached the limit of our land and water resources. Consider land. We cannot have extensive agriculture hereafter. In the first few years, it will not grow at all. We have 140 million hectares of land which is fit for agriculture. and this is fixed, inelastic, it will not go. Similarly, we are also reaching the limit. We have been fully developed. 114 million hectares of land will be irrigated. But thereafter, no more. And because of the exploitation in an intensive manner of our groundwater resources, they are drying up, particularly in the hard rock area. Therefore, given this inexorable fact that water is limited and land is also limited, it's fixed, it is inelastic, how is it that we will continue to increase our food production and our agriculture? That we can do so by having a strategy of agricultural development which is sustainable in character, which leads to sustainable agriculture in the conservation and optimum utilization of our land and water resources. When we began as an independent country, we had 50 million landholders. Today we have 100 million landholders. And overwhelmingly, the dominant portion of these landholders consists of small and marginal farmers. The per capita arable land today has gone down from 0.17 hectares to 0.10 hectares. Therefore, with limited land resources, with limited water resources, with millions of small and marginal farmers, how is it that we are going to have a sustainable agriculture which will keep up the progress? Now the brief answer is by making it possible for us to get the best out of land and water resources. We have to conserve our water resources. We have to use them in the most